The new semiconductor powerhouse. How is Malaysia rising globally? Many believe Taiwan is the sole semiconductor powerhouse, but Malaysia is rapidly emerging as a formidable contender. Did you know Malaysia accounts for 13% of the global semiconductor packaging market? We analyzed the growing investments from major tech firms and the geopolitical shifts influencing this trend. We discovered 6 key factors driving Malaysia's rise in the semiconductor industry. Plus, we'll share an insider tip on how Malaysia is positioning itself to attract even more tech investments. Let's start with number 1. Why has Malaysia attracted so much attention in the semiconductor industry? Malaysia, a nation once known primarily for its palm oil and rubber exports, has suddenly become a focal point for global semiconductor players. In a world where technology is advancing at breakneck speed, something has shifted that puts this Southeast Asian country in the crosshairs of every major tech company. But why? Imagine you're watching a chess game where every piece on the board plays a critical role in protecting the king. The king, in this analogy, represents the global semiconductor supply chain, a delicate and highly competitive field. Every move must be calculated, strategic, and proactive. Now, Malaysia, once viewed as a mere pawn, is being reimagined as a bishop, versatile, powerful, and capable of making game-changing moves across the board. According to a study by the Semiconductor Industry Association, Malaysia has risen to become a critical node in the global supply chain, handling over 13% of the world's semiconductor assembly, testing, and packaging. Yet the reasons behind this shift are as layered as the microchips themselves. It's not just about labor costs or resources. There's something more intentional and strategic at play. Consider companies like Intel, which have long operated in Malaysia but are now doubling down on their investments. In 2021, Intel announced a massive $7 billion expansion in Penang, a place already known for its electronics manufacturing prowess. But it's not just Intel. Global giants like STMicroelectronics and Infineon have also established significant operations in the country. What's driving this influx of interest? The answer lies in Malaysia's strategic geographic location. Positioned at the heart of Southeast Asia, Malaysia offers easy access to major global markets in China, Japan, and the West, making it an ideal hub for international semiconductor companies. Its proximity to these crucial markets reduces shipping times, lowers costs, and ensures faster turnaround. Factors critical in a time-sensitive industry like semiconductors. Malaysia isn't just another player, it's a geographic stronghold. Remember, location isn't just about where you are, it's about where you can go. Number 2. How has Malaysia managed to secure global semiconductor investments? Securing multi-billion-dollar investments in the semiconductor industry isn't a simple feat. It's a competitive field where nations around the world are vying for the attention of tech giants. So, how has Malaysia, a country not traditionally associated with high tech, managed to pull in such massive investments from leading semiconductor companies? Think of it like a magnet. To attract something as significant as a global semiconductor investment, you need a force powerful enough to draw attention away from traditional hubs like Taiwan and South Korea. Malaysia didn't just happen to become attractive, it engineered its own magnetic pull. One critical factor has been Malaysia's ability to cultivate a favorable business environment. A recent report by the World Bank highlighted Malaysia as one of the easiest places to do business in Southeast Asia. But beyond the rankings, there's an intentional effort in the way Malaysia has structured its policies to invite semiconductor companies to set up shop. It's a blend of calculated infrastructure development, regulatory support, and long-term planning, all designed to remove hurdles and streamline operations. Take, for instance, Malaysia's Penang state, known as the Silicon Valley of the East. This area isn't just a manufacturing hub. It's an ecosystem built to support innovation in semiconductors. Penang's Bayan Lepas Free Industrial Zone offers incentives like simplified customs procedures, tax exemptions, and free-flowing logistics for international companies. But even more crucially, Malaysia's government has established specialized agencies like MIDA, Malaysian Investment Development Authority, to ensure that the regulatory framework is agile, adaptable, and investor-friendly. Major firms like Broadcom and Micron have cited Malaysia's consistent, business-oriented policies as key reasons for setting up large operations there. The truth is, Malaysia's ability to secure global semiconductor investments is driven by its pro-business regulatory environment. Unlike many other countries, Malaysia has gone to great lengths to make investing as smooth as possible for semiconductor firms. Its specialized economic zones, clear regulatory framework, and government incentives have transformed it into a haven for semiconductor companies seeking efficiency and support. Remember, success in attracting investment isn't about luck. It's about creating the right environment. Number 3. Why is Malaysia becoming a talent magnet for the semiconductor industry? In an industry where precision, innovation, and expertise are critical, having the right talent can make or break a country's competitiveness. The semiconductor industry demands specialized knowledge, cutting-edge skills, and a deep understanding of rapidly evolving technology. So how has Malaysia managed to cultivate a workforce that attracts semiconductor giants worldwide? Imagine a sculptor creating a masterpiece. The quality of the raw materials, the clay, is important, but even more vital is the ability to mold that clay into something extraordinary. Malaysia's approach to developing semiconductor talent follows a similar philosophy. It's not just about having a large workforce. It's about shaping that workforce to meet the exact needs of a highly specialized industry. According to a report by the World Economic Forum, Malaysia has invested heavily in education, particularly in STEM fields, ensuring that students graduate with the skills necessary to excel in technology-driven industries. The country has also partnered with multinational companies to create training programs that align with global standards. Consider the initiatives launched by companies like Texas Instruments, which have partnered with Malaysian universities to provide on-the-job training programs for students. These collaborations ensure that graduates don't just leave with theoretical knowledge, but with practical experience tailored to the semiconductor industry's demands. Malaysia's government has also introduced the Industry 4WRD policy, aimed at accelerating its adoption of Industry 4.0 technologies, thereby increasing the demand for highly skilled workers. These efforts are transforming Malaysia into a hub for semiconductor talent, with companies praising the country's ability to produce highly qualified engineers and technicians. Malaysia's rise as a talent magnet for the semiconductor industry is fueled by its strong emphasis on education and specialized training programs. By strategically investing in STEM education and collaborating with tech giants to develop industry-specific skills, Malaysia has cultivated a highly skilled workforce that meets the demands of the semiconductor sector. This talent pool isn't just large, it's uniquely suited to drive innovation and productivity in semiconductor manufacturing. Remember, talent isn't just about numbers. It's about having the right skills at the right time. Moving on to number 4. What role does Malaysia's infrastructure play in the semiconductor industry's growth? When we think about the semiconductor industry, we often picture high-tech labs and intricate production facilities. But the success of this industry doesn't just rely on technology alone. While countries like the US and Taiwan are known for their advanced semiconductor infrastructure, Malaysia has quietly been building a backbone that's more critical than many realize. So, what has Malaysia done that sets it apart from other nations in terms of infrastructure? Imagine a skyscraper rising in the middle of a bustling city. No matter how beautiful or advanced the building looks, if the foundation isn't strong enough, the entire structure is at risk of collapse. This principle applies to semiconductor manufacturing as well. It's not just about factories and labs, it's about having the roads, power, water supply, and logistics systems that can support these high-demand facilities without interruption. According to a report by Frost & Sullivan, Malaysia's strategic investment in its infrastructure, including transportation networks, reliable energy supplies, and high-speed internet, has created an environment where semiconductor companies can operate efficiently and without costly delays. But this goes beyond just building roads and power plants. Malaysia has taken infrastructure planning to a whole new level. Consider the Northern Corridor Economic Region, NCER, a major economic development zone in Malaysia that is home to some of the most advanced semiconductor manufacturing facilities. The NCER was designed not just with industry in mind, but with connectivity as a central focus. Major highways, ports, and airports in the region are optimized for the export-heavy nature of the semiconductor industry, ensuring seamless logistics and supply chain efficiency. Meanwhile, Malaysia's Kulim High-Tech Park, another key area for semiconductor companies, offers world-class infrastructure, including constant power availability, high-quality water, and next-generation telecommunications, all of which are essential for semiconductor manufacturing. The truth is, Malaysia's rise in the semiconductor industry is heavily influenced by its world-class infrastructure, tailored specifically to support high-tech industries. The country has not only invested in reliable transportation and utilities, but has also integrated these systems into specialized zones that cater directly to semiconductor companies' needs. This has made Malaysia an attractive destination for semiconductor manufacturing, enabling companies to minimize downtime and maximize efficiency. Remember, you can't build a thriving industry without the support system to keep it standing strong. Number 5. How has Malaysia leveraged trade agreements to boost its semiconductor industry? Trade agreements might seem like just bureaucratic formalities, but they play a crucial role in shaping the global economic landscape, especially in high-tech industries like semiconductors. So, what is it about Malaysia's trade policies that have propelled its semiconductor industry to new heights? You see, Malaysia has been adept at negotiating trade deals that favor its semiconductor sector. According to a study by the International Trade Center, Malaysia has actively participated in various free trade agreements, FTAs, and regional trade agreements that have significantly lowered tariffs and facilitated smoother cross-border transactions. By aligning itself with major trade partners and participating in regional economic communities like the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, RCEP, Malaysia has ensured that its semiconductor exports face fewer barriers and its imports, such as raw materials and technology, are more cost-effective. Take the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership, CPTPP, of which Malaysia is a member. This agreement has reduced tariffs on semiconductor products and provided greater market access across member countries, which includes some of the world's largest tech markets. Additionally, Malaysia's participation in the Asian Free Trade Area, AFTA, has made it easier for semiconductor companies within the region to collaborate and exchange technology without excessive trade barriers. These agreements have been instrumental in making Malaysia a more attractive destination for semiconductor investment by improving its trade environment and opening up new avenues for growth. The truth is, Malaysia's success in the semiconductor industry is significantly driven by its strategic use of trade agreements. By actively engaging in international trade deals, Malaysia has reduced tariffs, expanded market access, and created a more favorable environment for semiconductor companies to thrive. These agreements have facilitated smoother international trade, enhanced Malaysia's global competitiveness, and attracted significant investment in the semiconductor sector. Number 6. How is Malaysia positioning itself to attract even more tech investments? In an era where technological advancements shape the global economy, attracting tech investments is crucial for any country looking to boost its industry. Malaysia, a rising star in the semiconductor sector, isn't resting on its laurels. Behind the scenes, it's actively positioning itself to draw even more tech investments. But what exactly is Malaysia doing to ensure it remains a top destination for technology companies? Imagine a chess master preparing for a grand tournament. The key to success isn't just having a strong opening move, but anticipating future plays and positioning each piece to gain a strategic advantage. Similarly, Malaysia's approach to attracting tech investments involves meticulous planning and forward-thinking strategies. According to a recent report by McKinsey, Malaysia is not only enhancing its existing tech infrastructure, but also investing heavily in emerging technologies like artificial intelligence, AI, and blockchain. This includes creating technology parks focused on these sectors, fostering a startup ecosystem, and offering incentives for R&D in cutting-edge fields. These actions are designed to create a dynamic and evolving tech landscape that appeals to global investors looking for the next big thing. One notable initiative is the establishment of the Malaysia Digital Economy Blueprint, which aims to transform Malaysia into a leading digital economy hub by 2030. This blueprint outlines plans to integrate advanced technologies into various sectors, from manufacturing to services, creating new opportunities for tech investments. Another example is the development of the 𝐂𝐸𝐺𝐻 Technology Hub, which is being positioned as a center for AI and digital innovation. This hub is designed to attract international tech companies and startups by offering state-of-the-art facilities, tax incentives, and a supportive regulatory environment. These initiatives demonstrate Malaysia's commitment to evolving its tech ecosystem and ensuring it remains attractive to global investors. The truth is, Malaysia is strategically positioning itself to attract even more tech investments through its proactive development of technology hubs and digital economy initiatives. By focusing on emerging technologies and creating favorable environments for innovation, Malaysia is setting the stage for a significant influx of tech investments in the coming years. For anyone looking to understand how to attract tech investments, it's crucial to invest in both infrastructure and emerging technology sectors. And remember, the future belongs to those who plan ahead and innovate today. What do you think is the most critical factor for a country to attract tech investments? Let us know in the comments. If you're interested to learn more about geopolitics, be sure to check out our videos to help you out. See you there.